Hi, welcome to Esther's Laguna Woods show where every guest met us. Today we have a very special, we actually have two guests. They are the owners of Laguna Cafe and their names are Esther Martinez and Monia Chavez.
Hello,
Hi.
thank you for having us.
Nice
Hi,
to
good
have you
morning,
here.
everyone. So happy to be here.
Thank you
Very
for
happy.
coming.
Thanks for the invite.
So you're the owners of Laguna Cafe.
Correct.
Can you tell us a little bit the background of Laguna Cafe?
Well, a little bit of the background. It does have a military background. We have a lot of World War II, Korea, Vietnam, vets, and we started this off as two best friends wanting to make a difference. And so we took our savings and a leap of faith and we jumped. And we wanted to have not just wonderful food, but just a loving heart family. Just like everyone knows your name.
Well, everybody knows your name.
Like cheers.
Yeah. So you have people, a nice mix of people coming back again and again, writers and actors.
Yes.
Why do you think they come back again and again to your restaurant? What's the draw? Good food?
Good food. We're family there. So right when you walk in the door, you feel that comfort, that love, everything you ever had, with your mother, your grandmother. The food speaks for itself. But just that camaraderie, where you see an old actor or someone you might have known back in the day, or just military, the people come and then they're drawn to it because it's just so loving and happy there. And everyone wants to be happy.
Yeah.
So it's a cute little place. It's very nice gathering.
You're gonna have beer soon. I like the name of the beer. What is it? Blonde?
Oh, well, I have, it's a secret, but it has
Okay.
something to do with me and a spicy beer. So
Oh, I can't wait to taste it.
That's to be continued. But because we are on the subject of beer, this
Yeah.
is a really nice time, the fall. People love the ales and different sorts of Oktoberfest, and we have the pumpkin ale, which this is Buffalo Bill's Brewery, and it is delicious. This is not anything I make,
Ooh.
so I'm just saying this is beautiful to get out there and get some of the pumpkin items or the Oktoberfest. It's just delicious.
What's the percentage of the
This
alcohol?
one I
Do you
believe
remember?
is around 6.
Oh, that's
Like
good.
a Bud Light is about 5 or a little
Oh,
over
that's
5, so 6 won't, but it's good. It's delicious. It's very nice and something, just a treat for all if you like that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, so some people stay home at night. They don't always go to a restaurant. So can you tell us a safe and easy way for somebody to make dinner for a senior?
Well, I did a little bit of research just so that it's, easy on people at home and they aren't hurting themselves or anything. I didn't just do dinner. I did just some simple items for them in the morning. Oatmeal is the best way to start your day.
Okay.
It's really easy, hearty, good for you, easy to make. Hard-boiled eggs are another great start. You can boil them ahead of time, refrigerate them. My mom puts a little X on them so you don't get the hard-boiled or the soft.
Oh, wow, that's a good idea.
Well, yeah, because if you're going to have your other eggs there, your whole dozen, and then you have these, who knows?
Great.
You can get mixed up sometimes.
Yes.
I know I do. So that's just a little
Good
trick.
idea, good idea.
Just a little trick so it won't confuse you. Power toast is good if you get like a nice squaw bread or Ezekiel bread with peanut butter and almond butter. Those are things to get you through the day. What they suggest is 8 glasses of water because you don't want to get dehydrated, especially if you're active. It's very, very important. And to avoid an upset stomach, you should be drinking water at room temperature. And also, you should be eating about 2 to 2.5 cups of veggies per day. Leafy green are the best. Steam or saute is easy for chewing. And last but not least, protein is key. So if you do like a 4-ounce piece of chicken, that's really easy to make, or a little bit of fish is best. So that's what I think. And they're just easy things when you're home alone, or even for two. You know, those are nice little things you can have.
Or maybe the safest thing would be sandwiches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone likes a good Sammy. Everybody likes
easy.
Slap it together.
But we are too lazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's another reason people like to go out to restaurants, because you get waited on.
Yes, yes.
It's fabulous.
So when we go to the supermarket, it's sometimes difficult to get the right vegetables and the right fruits, and you don't know whether they're ripe or not. So let's say, for example, the cantaloupe. How do you know whether it's ripe or not?
All right, so with a cantaloupe, first thing you're going to do is you're going to smell it. And if it has a sweet smell, I would do it at the blossom of it, and that is the opposite side of the stem. And if it has it's a slight sweet smell, maybe a little bit musty, then you're on the right track. If it's an overwhelmingly sweet or a fermented smell, it's overripe. So that's out. So feeling it next, it should be firm. It should be firm on the outside, not hard as a rock, because if it's soft and squishy, then it's out too. It's part of the rotting.
Yeah.
And when you pick it, it should be heavy. So if you're going, pick up several different ones, and the heaviest would be better because of the water inside of it.
The juice.
I didn't think about that.
Yes.
So if it's heavy, that means it's
the best.
Right.
Yeah. The heavy. I jotted that down. It was.
That's good to know.
The key to picking both fruits and vegetables, it should be heavy for their size. So if it's a little guy but it's super heavy, that's the one.
That's the one.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's right.
So sometimes somebody buys a cantaloupe and they have to wait a week or so. Is there anything that we can like make it faster, to ripen faster, the cantaloupe? There's no way, huh? It just like stays there for a week or so sometimes.
Just hoping. But the same thing goes. If it's sitting there and you're doing all these things, smelling and all these things, you'll know when it's right.
You'll know if you're going to use that one for today, or if you need to wait a couple of days.
Yes.
So you might bring it home, it's a little green, but then you'll gradually say, oh, smells delicious.
Yes.
I'm going to crack it, right?
Yes.
Now let's see. How about bananas? How to choose bananas?
Bananas?
I mean, sometimes you buy bananas and then 3 days later they're not good anymore.
Well, they're notorious for turning brown. Like, you can get a bunch, bring it home, and the next day it's brown, and you're like, this isn't what I want. So I would just. Well, I was reading on it because I didn't know the exact.
Because sometimes maybe you should buy a little bit green, then yellow.
Different ones.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say.
Yes.
If you get not just like, say you pick a whole bunch, you don't want to do that.
Yes.
You want to pick 1, 2, 3, and then eat them as you go.
Yes, one green, one yellow.
Right.
One.
So, yeah, it's like you pick from different ripeness, not the whole bunch.
What about like lettuce, romaine lettuce? Sometimes they are not good. I mean, how to choose good romaine lettuce? Do you know anything?
Well, when you picking lettuce, iceberg, romaine, any of them, you know, you want them. Sometimes you can see.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
But when you get them home, the key is how you take care of them.
Yeah.
You wash them thoroughly. You have to really, really wash them. Make sure they're dry completely. And when you do store them, you should have paper towels inside, and you should do it in a Ziploc or a sealed container. That's how you should do lettuce, and it'll last for a lot longer.
How do you wash it? Do you just put it underneath the tap water, or you wash it?
Well, you wash it like you're washing your hands. You're like
leaf
by leaf. You're
thorough
going in there.
Really? You just go like that, leaf by leaf?
Yes.
You just put it
you
and
have to be
clean
thorough
it like that?
because it has all the
Yes.
you know dirt and pesticides
dirt,
and
yes.
different things that they've dealt with.
So you clean one leaf at a time?
Yes,
true.
it's true.
Wow.
It's a little bit more work, but
Yes.
Well, then you won't get the grit. You know how sometimes you're just biting a sandwich? You don't want to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
is
see. How do we choose? What should be?
I was going to
cannot
ask,
even read
I'm
my
sorry to
thing.
interrupt.
Oh, go ahead.
Just on the subject of bananas,
Yeah.
they're very good for freezing because
Oh,
you
yes,
you
I
can
wanted to
cut
ask
the bananas, you put them on parchment paper, which we've done,
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a cookie sheet. When you're freezing, they will not brown. They're not going to brown on you. And these are great for smoothies, and you've done the bananas, chocolate-covered bananas.
The chocolate dipped banana. So you get the wooden sticks, you pre-stick it before you put it inside the freezer, and you do it in a freezer bag and with the parch paper. And when you take it out, you can do a better choice, and that would be a dark chocolate dip.
Yeah.
Dip it in, and it's completely healthy. And children love it. You'll love it.
Oh,
Great healthy dessert.
delicious. That's nice. So
Wow,
that's with the bananas.
That's a great idea to put it in the freezer.
Oh yeah,
I-
because
we
you know
never
if you
did
do the
that.
smoothies
Yeah.
or protein drinks or
Yeah,
anything like
yeah.
that, you just throw them in there and they're ice cold.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What people like to entertain people in their home? What is a good appetizer?
Okay, appetizers. We had a few things going. When I was growing up, I'm from Sweden, so not from there, but that's my that's my nationality. So my grandmother always did smorgasbord on December 24th, which is wonderful. We had people in and out, and one of my favorites was she did the wontons with the crab meat and the cream cheese, and they're very easy to do. You just get the wonton wraps, and then you just do your, meaty stuff and put it in the middle, and they're delicious. And then I saw another one I liked was a beef Wellington. So you can do a beef Wellington that same way, and then they're just yummy and something new for people.
Beef Wellington?
Wrap it in
very
bacon.
good.
You mean you have a meat like steak or something,
Right.
And then you wrap it with.
You make your little, envelope, stick it in there, and it's delish.
Oh.
And she had two, the jalapeno poppers and
the bacon wrapped asparagus. Beautiful.
It's so good.
Bacon wrapped asparagus.
Yes, you do.
Wow.
Everyone
This is so
loves
classic.
bacon.
And you can either
We're
do
classy
that in the
chicks.
oven or on the barbecue. And it's wonderful the way, because the bacon will soften the asparagus.
What
and
a
leave
great
that-
idea.
It's crunchy,
Yeah.
and then everyone wants bacon in their life.
It's
bacon is the thing. So
That's
yeah.
a good
That
idea.
one's-
And
and
easy.
it's easy.
And
So
it's
easy.
Yeah, very easy.
Because you're wrapping it, and it's so easy to do because it's not cooked
And it
yet,
just cooks
so,
itself.
yeah.
It works together.
And it
does
just
all the
gets all
flavoring and the seasoning all together.
dripping in there. So good.
Okay, so let's talk about the containers.
Okay.
So people have leftovers and.
Well, in the good old days, you had Tupperware.
Yes.
Everybody had Tupperware. So that's a no-brainer. So what you want is an airtight container.
Yes.
And when you come home with your doggy bags and whatnot, do not keep it in that container, because you'll go for the next day and you'll try to have the same experience
Yes.
that you had at the restaurant. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So you just get your airtight containers, and something that's way easier for storing, and I do this a lot, is you just put it in a Ziploc. And you put it either in your freezer, whatever you want to do.
You can store it with this.
Yes,
Without this?
Without this. This is like, sometimes people like to stack their
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
This is so easy because it's just
It's
easy.
thick, huh?
It's thick. You
Yes.
can put it in the freezer or the fridge, and then the next day you have your lunch. Now, I wouldn't put like an omelet in here,
No.
but I might put like a nice steak or potato and just throw it in there for the next day, and you're golden.
What about the strawberries? They get bad very fast too.
You
I
know
mean,
a little on
I
strawberries.
do know a little bit about strawberries.
Okay.
Lonia loves strawberries.
All right, so I have a 13-year-old daughter, and her favorite's thing is strawberries for school and strawberries for breakfast and strawberries for dinner. And so when you're it's important to wash the strawberries, but they do have to be dried completely. So when you are storing them, because it will...
The moisture. And
the moisture's going to ruin that.
The bacteria, you don't want that.
Really?
And that's...
So how do you store it?
Okay, so I wash them completely, put them in a colander, a strainer, and then I let them dry in the air, and then put them in a container or a bag like this, wrapped in paper towel. Thicker, brawny would be
Paper
the best.
towel?
Paper towels.
Inside?
Inside.
Just
To
inside.
soak in the...
Just for, it
Really?
lasts longer, I promise. It's
Yes.
Not that strawberries last long in my house anyway, so I'm just...
Wow.
You're not doing any
so
storing
paper
in your house.
inside the plastic.
Or your container. Lots of other things that you can do if you don't have these.
Yeah.
Then take them out of your grocery plastic and just put them in your drawer. If you can't
your
wash
crisper.
in your crisper if you can't wash them right away, because they will.
So this could go to regular refrigerator
Or
and
freezer.
Or
freezer.
freezer.
Or
Both.
freezer. Both of them can
Both.
go
Or
either
freezer.
way.
Yes.
Wow.
And it
that's
keeps
very
it
good.
nicely. Sometimes I do meal prep for myself, so I don't have to worry about what I'm going to eat, because
Yes,
then you
yes.
eat bad.
Yes, yes.
So I just go, and they're in that airtight container, and they're delicious. So that's that.
Well, let's see. We got to the pictures now. You have pictures on the wall at your restaurant.
We do. We have
I mean,
pictures.
how many do you have? I mean,
Oh.
whose idea was it?
This is how it started. Through the entire time of having Laguna Cafe, we have went through construction.
Yeah.
So they refaced the entire building. We had the front door closed down, the back door closed down. All these faces that are on the wall are the customers that kept us going, that kept coming in day after day through all of the construction.
Wow.
And so
If they couldn't get in the front door, they were coming in the back door.
back door with it.
But even before
Wow.
that, they're so, customers will bring us just beautiful pictures, a lot of military. We have military guests there all the time. That's a big draw there. We have a lot of military clientele. So the pictures on the wall are so beautiful. This particular wall is called our sunshine wall that she's speaking of, because they did see us through hard times.
Wow.
So-
So how long did it take to fix the restaurant?
3 years.
And they continue coming while you're fixing it?
Around, we were barricaded at times,
Wow.
but we kept shining. That's why it's the sunshine
How
wall.
nice. That's real loyalty.
Yeah, they
That's
are very loyal. Laguna Woods is very loyal.
Very loyal.
And everyone else too. Like, we have a lot of Yelpers. A lot
Oh,
of
we
people
do.
on Yelp.
The weekends. We're 4.5 out of 5 stars on Yelp, and those are our weekend customers. They come from San Diego, LA.
Georgia.
Just
No, Texas.
It's true, but just,
Boston was another one.
just to
New
taste
York.
it, huh?
well, just
Just to eat your food, huh? Because
because
somebody said something nice
yes,
about
because
you.
they're big Yelpers, and so that's
they're
So if you
special
go
Yelpers.
up there, they will see us on there. But not only that, once they come, they just feel the warmth and happiness, and it draws them back.
we have a lot of return customers that are from out of state. So if they are any soccer tournaments or track tournaments, they come back in our area for that tournament that year, then they come back to our cafe. So we see them once a year. It's amazing.
I never knew there are people that are Yelpers.
Oh
yeah,
it's
the
a big
Yelpers.
deal. It's a big
I
deal.
never knew. That is something new.
They
Whenever
love
they
our-
read something, they go and
Oh
they
yeah,
wanna
they
true.
check it out.
check it out.
so
They want to try it.
Yeah.
So in the weekends you get them, huh?
Oh yes.
And
they
come
love.
back.
A
Wow.
favorite is the Florentine, the eggs Benedict Florentine that people
Yeah?
don't know we have. With
Wow.
paired with a nice mimosa, very nice.
That's
classy.
one of the famous
So did we talk about potluck? I mean, we still have some time. I mean,
Do you want to do? We were Do you want to do that one?
Which
it's
one?
Just, do you want to do potluck? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's do-
I mean, there's so many parties going on in Laguna Woods, and everybody say, "Come with potluck." It's a potluck thing. So, what's an easy thing to do? I mean, sometimes I make spaghetti.
No, spaghetti's great. Lasagna. This is a beautiful thing to do for a potluck. Can I get up?
Of course.
Am I allowed?
Oh, no.
potluck.
Maybe here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
well, look at our nice lasagna.
Can we come? Can you come with that? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I just wanted to show that it's an easy lasagna.
Do you want me to hand it to you and you can hold it up?
Okay.
Yes,
Is
yes,
it hot
yes, yes.
still?
Is it still hot?
You
Put
got
it-
it, Elle?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank
We
you.
thought this,
It was so
along with
funny.
spaghetti, people love Italian food.
Yeah.
But this is easy. You can make, this is about maybe 8 to 10 people, but you can go bigger if you have, 20
Wow.
people.
I'm just checking the what is it made of?
This
Steel?
metal, this?
Metal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it keeps it very hot.
Oh, really?
So like if you take it somewhere, you do want, I use this over Pyrex because this keeps it so
Metal.
piping
That's
hot.
good to know.
Once you get there, you don't have to do all the
Oh.
hustle and bustle. You
That's
can
good
just say,
to know.
let's eat.
They can use this, huh?
Yeah.
Use a thing like that.
Sure. So yeah, this is a good one. And then we had
The fondue?
yeah. Well, the fondue is an old school word.
Oh, yeah.
It's an old school word where I don't know if people know, you just kind of gather and it's in a pot and you have your vegetables or your breads. But now a lot of people are using their crock pot for things. So if you go and do like a nice dip or a recipe that you love, that's always something nice to take to, whether you're going to a fancy dinner or even football. So anyways.
Can you go fast over there? We have another minute. I mean,
The olive oil.
Oh, she's hilarious. I was going by my book. Okay. Do you want to go?
That's okay.
Okay, well,
Okay.
there's several types
is this
of
mayonnaise over there? What is this?
No, this is coconut oil. This is coconut oil.
mayonnaise.
What is
There
this?
we go. An organic coconut oil.
Oh, wow.
This is also along the lines, like you said,
Yes.
of olive oil.
Yes, yes.
The
I forgot about olive oil.
Yeah, the coconut is really good to use for cooking along with a lot of other things. If you're going to do an olive oil,
Yeah.
it should really be 100% virgin, and it should also be organic. It's the best.
Yes.
That's the best to cook with. Prices range, that's a little higher in price, but you can get something down to $4.99. Some of them are flavored, and that's kind of better for salad and such, but the
We're
other one
running
is
out
good
of
for.
time.
Okay, love you. Bon appetit.
Wow, that's so much fun.
There's so
having
much
you.
good stuff to
So
talk
much
about.
fun.
Yes, we love it, and we're so happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for watching, and next time we'll have another interesting guest. Bye.